Hello everyone, welcome back to my another amazing Tedex Talk review, and this is my Tedex Talk review in which I'm gonna share a lot of things and a lot of new things with you. So we were very excited that what is today's title, who is today's speaker. So today's title is to learn is to be free, and today's speaker is Shameem Akhtar. Context of this TEDx talk is on education and freedom. So good morning. Okay, so our speaker started her TEDx talk with she says, I want to begin by transporting you to our room. It is filled with boys around books and laughter. In the center of in the center sits a little girl about 9 or 10 years old. She's surrounded by all books, but there is something unique about her. What? You will be excited that what was unique about her girl. That unique thing was that she is the only girl among all the boys in all the school. This scene was totally ordinary. In her village, in our speaker village, there was a traditional setting that girls were not allowed to attend school alongside boys, and most stayed at home. But our speaker was there. Why? Because her uncle, a gratitude, believed in education and decided to raise a voice and to raise her as a boy, to raise our speaker as a boy, so she could go school, play outside, and see the world. Today the girl like today she says, today the girl I'm talking about, it's me. The girl was Shameem Akhtar. Her childhood and early education. She says that growing up, I experienced the world differently than most girls in my village. I attended school, learned with boys, and became confident and curious. But this freedom was limited. When I finished 8th grade, the path ahead was uncertain. There was no girls' high school near me, and the one only was 5 kilometers away. Boys had bikes, and their parents trusted them to travel. But I didn't have trust. I didn't have that trust. She says that his father refused to let her travel there alone, even if I appeared as a boy. He said, I cannot let you do that. His words were final. I was devastated. Yet something remarkable happened. She says a distant relative of Earth to teach me the ninth and 10th grade curriculum during the summer holidays. Through the sport, I completed my matriculation and kept learning. She says after finishing school, I wanted to continue learning, but entering college was not easy. I had to stand up for myself. Even in my cabin on a 3-day hunger strike to earn permission. Eventually, I was allowed to study and complete college. Yet the challenge did not stop. She says when the time came for university, my father shifted his attention toward my younger brothers. She says she decided to our speaker decided that as a woman, my place was at home. I was determined. However, I do not give up my dreams. I enrolled in a 2-year program to become a health visitor and later pursued additional opportunities to grow and learn. Over time, she realized that what I was fighting for was more than education. It was about identity, dignity, and freedom. She says millions of girls the world are denied their right to education simply because of their gender. They are restricted, confinement to believe that their world begins and ends at home. She says, I witnessed every day injustice, whatever it was, a men receiving newspapers first or girls prevented for attending school. I saw how deeply gender matter in our society. Learning taught me to see these qualities, and to learn is not only to gain knowledge, it is to gain freedom, freedom to think, to question, to raise above limitations placed on us by society. Education doesn't open doors for me, not just in classrooms but in life. It helped me break barriers and empower others, especially girls who once could not go to school, who once could not imagine schools as their place. When we educate girls, when we educate communities, we disrupt cycle of fear, silence, and inequality. We forgive paths of hope. Our speaker and the Tedex Talk saying, so when I say to learn is to be free, I say it's not an abstract idea or a slogan, but from lived struggle, a struggle that transformed me and continues to inspire change wherever I go. May each of us see the power of learning not just at night, but as the freedom to live a full life. Thank you. So basically, that was all my learning. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you very much for listening. Let's meet tomorrow in a new Talk. Bye bye.